Hello, hello, friends. Hello out there. Welcome to my craft room here in Byron Center, Michigan. I am going to pull up your comments. At least I'm going to try to. So when you get here, let me know that you're here and say hi. Today is Wednesday, July 2nd, and this is what I'm calling happy hour with Rhonda. Usually we do a lunch break, but today we're taking a happy hour. So hopefully you guys are getting close to being done working for the day, or right before you get to dinner. Hopefully I'm not interrupting your dinner plans, or you could be watching on the replay. But today I'm excited to share with you some brand new products that just launched yesterday. Stampin' Up, I forgot I counted. There's over 50 or 60 new products that they just launched. They're called our online exclusives. So, which just means that they are exclusively online. You will not see them in a catalog. So you do have to use the computer to shop for them, or you watch my videos and I'll show you. I'm using lots of the online exclusives this month in July. Most all of my classes are using them, and so are my retreat. I'm using a lot of them. So by this whole month, if you follow along, you're going to see a lot of them yourselves too. And also how they will kind of coordinate a little bit with some of our other products as well. So hello, everybody. Let me know that you're here. This is a weird time for me to go live. This is what I'm calling happy hour with Rhonda. I have happy hour. This is actually, it says Stampin' Up on it. Can you see? So a time, hopefully you are able to unwind, be done with work for the day, or depending on your time zone. Some of you, it's already super late at night. Hi, Kelly, and hi, Katie. Oh, goodness, all my friends, and Carrie, and Jennifer, and Michelle. I'm so glad you guys are joining me. I know it's a crazy time for me to go live. I typically go live during the day. Cheers to all of you. I'm so glad you guys are here. Last week I did not go live, so typically I always go live on Wednesdays, or post a video or something. But last week, I spent the whole week with my brand new grandbaby, or just taking care of, or trying to help my son and my daughter-in-law. I've been trying to make them at least one meal a day to take over. They live only 5 minutes from me, keeping them stocked with just some fresh fruit and obviously seeing my new grandbaby. His name is Bodie, and he. Obviously, those of you who are grandmas know my heart is already exploding and so in love. So last week, I truly took the week, and I still worked a little bit, of course, in the morning, but I was there for them as much as I possibly could all the time. So let's jump in and get started. I think lots of you guys are on here. So again, today is all about, I just want to show you some new online exclusives. Of course, I always will have a little ordering gift or an ordering special. This time, if you place it any size online order, any size you want, you're going to get the PDF emailed to you of today's project. So we'll give you the PDF, the pictures, the directions, the measurements, all of that. If your order goes over $75, then I'm going to send you a brand new embellishment. And I'm pretty sure I said the foams, the new foam stars, because they are really awesome. And I know like they're in this Halloween suite, but they are so not just Halloween. They're iridescent stars. Oh, here they are. There are plain iridescent ones, which would be great during Christmas. There's black and purple ones. That'd be great for birthday parties and lots of celebrations. So I think sometimes that can be deceiving that they are what you think would be just Halloween, but they totally are not. And they're so cool. They're so soft. They'll be perfect to go on top of a card front. They look like they're like bulky, but they're not. They're really soft and sweet. So in this description will be an online ordering link. I always appreciate your online orders. It helps me support my business. And I love that you love the product that I use and want to recreate it as well. All right, so let's jump into our hands, and I'm going to show you, I got 3 cards planned, 3 different projects, just showcasing some of the new products coming out. The very first one I want to show you is the Jar of Joy. Jar of Joy is just a stamp set, but it coordinates with our Sweet Jar Punch, which is, this is in the annual catalog. Okay, so this one you'll find in a catalog, or it could be an online exclusive, but well, let's see. Usually Nancy would mark it, so I think it's in the catalog. Anyway, it's online. The Sweet Jar bundle, and it comes with another stamp set. Well, they brought one out that has holiday theme in it, so I'm excited to showcase this one for you guys. This is also, if you follow along with me, if you want to know more, my email list. I announced a new craft along for July. July, we're going to be doing a lot of fun Christmas projects. I love to make July because all of our Christmas products, a lot of them launch now. So I think it's a fun time to actually play with Christmas product when we're not stressed, it's actually really super fun. So anyway, we have a craft along we just announced, and this is one of the stamp set that we'll be using. And of course, you're going to want this punch too. All right, so let's jump in. This one, I want to show you, I don't have the whole card cut, so I'm going to do some of the cutting now. I was going to cut ahead of time, but I wanted to show you, like, whenever you're making your Christmas cards, you usually kind of have to mass produce them. So the first thing I do when I'm mass producing is, this is thick white. I'm going to score it at 5.5. So I'll go through and score that first, and then I will flip it. And I'm going to cut this at 4.25. So now I have 2 cards ready to go that I'm going to make, and they are already scored. This is not a brand new product. This has been around for a little bit, but I love this Lost Lagoon check. And I also love this piece here, if you can see it, for Christmas projects, because it looks to me almost like snow is in the background. And this is I think it's Everyday Happiness paper. It is an online exclusive, but it's not new. It came out with our last ones. This is going to be 3.5 by 4.75. And then I'm going to just cut this is a piece of regular basic white. I'm going to cut 3.75 by 5. And of course, if I was mass producing, I would cut all of that paper right now. So then I can make 4 cards. As fast as I can make 1 card, I can make 4 cards. I can cut this and just be all ready to go, right? So I can make 4 cards pretty simply. So a lot of times, whenever I'm making one for myself, I never make 1 card. I will usually make 4, or sometimes 8. So I just made, oh shoot, they're upstairs. I just made a card and I made 8 of them. That way I have multiples. But see, that fast, now I've got supplies for 4 cards. So, and there we go. All right, so our next step is going to be, we're going to take this is a 4.25 by 11. I'm going to turn you guys this way so I can see your comments. Whoops, hold on. There we go. Do we need the set for your upcoming retreat? Nope, Katie, not this one. This one I'm gonna actually show you. Let me see, am I gonna show you? I don't have a card planned with those, but I'll show you what I'm gonna be using for my upcoming retreat. I think I'm gonna show you. This one is for my craft along. So I know I do a lot of things in a month. You guys know that. And I have a craft along that I'm doing, which it will be July 21st through July 26th is my craft along. And those are just daily videos. So that's not my retreat. My retreat, I'm actually shipping out ahead of time. I've been working on my retreat, just as a little secret, I've been working on it for 3 weeks already, so it's almost done. So if you sign up now, I'm shipping in a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm just, I just have to do, obviously, some cutting and more, but we've been working on it diligently to try to make it so you guys don't have to wait so long. As it does take over a month to do my retreat, but I will, this is for my craft along. We're using this Jar of Joy. Actually, let me show you. This is one of my projects for the craft along. Just a little sneak peek. It's a cute little box, but we're each making 2 projects a day, so I'll be making 12 12 projects for the craft along. And we'll do 2 each day for 6 days. All right, back to this one. Next, I ran through one of my everyday arches. They're back in stock now, by the way. They don't stay in long. They go pretty fast. But so the arches, I mean, they have, I think there's like 10 or 11 sizes, 11, and I have 2 sets of them. So let's go to, we're gonna stamp our jar. Let me grab a scrap piece of white that I have. I'll just use this one. We're gonna stamp our jar in Memento Black. All right, and then we're going to punch that out. For the top of my jar, I'm gonna have the handle be silver. So I'm gonna punch out, I have a piece of silver right here, which I'm using silver a lot. I'll show you a couple reasons why I'm using silver a lot right now. But I'll punch out the top of that jar in some silver. I have a little long piece of white here I need too. Okay, so this one I'm going to use is gonna be the little snowman. So let's get the snowman, and I'm gonna stamp him in Lost Lagoon. Let me go grab Lost Lagoon. That coordinates with my paper. So this paper check is a Lost Lagoon check. It's from the Everyday Happiness paper. So this one, the snowman, fits perfectly there on the jar. And look, this is, I think, the coolest thing. So he needs a scarf, and he needs it in, here we go. So there's another piece here that, let me clean this off and put it back. I got my little cleaner over here. And I have this one here, and we're going to use the real red, which I have out here somewhere. Here we go. I know I got real red out here somewhere. We're going to take the real red and stamp. So the part that goes on the hat and the part that goes on the scarf are all on one stamp. So they line up at the same time. See? Oh, and then let's take a little, I'm going to take a little Timid Tiger. Or this is peach pie. I'm going to put a little orange nose on him. There. There's our little snowman. Let me close up some of these stamp pads. Oh, I need the red still open. I'm going to stamp the red. I have a little 1/2-inch strip. He's such a cute little snowman. Michelle said, I wish the craft along was all cards. Well, Michelle, that's you. I'm sure for you, you wish that, but other people love 3Ds. So we mix them both in, so we try to make everybody happy. But I will tell you, this one is more card heavy. I think we only have 3 boxes, and then the other 9 are cards. So we gotta try to make everybody happy. Okay, so we have sending a jar full of cheer. But yeah, this one is a little bit, this one does have a little bit more cards than, like last time we did half cards and we did half boxes. And then, but this time we did, we just got to choose what we wanted to do. And some people did just 2 cards. I think, like I said, I think it's 9 and 3. Okay, yep. All right. Yeah, Michelle was right. You can always, like, say we make a card out of it, whatever you do. You could, I mean, a box, you could always, like, as an example, you know, this I made right here, you could just put on the front of a card. So yours would be a card front versus a box. So you can always alter it just a little bit. Okay, so next, let's go ahead and put this together. Oh, well, look, isn't that funny? I punched that out of the one I had scored. Eh. All right, let's assemble this. Make sure I got my little silver piece here. This is a card that I would mass produce for a Christmas card. Christmas cards, there are certain ones that you'll mass produce and there are certain ones you won't. Let's see, where would my dimensionals be hiding today? I don't know, I just used them. Let me see if I've got here. I'll just go find some new ones. I'm not sure, I just used them. Who knows where they're hiding from me? They like to play hide and seek. Let me see if I put these over here so I don't lose them. Okay. Katie wants a link. Katie, what do you want the link for? Because we can post it for. I've already posted it, but we can find it for you. If you're looking for the craft along, I posted it like 2 days ago. So you could always just go through this news feed and it'll be there. Or send me a message and then I can follow up with you afterwards. Because sometimes it's hard to find your messages. Or if you're on my email list, I emailed it out on the 30th. Okay, so there. This sending a jar full of cheer. I'm going to actually trim these off just a little bit. I want it to be just a little hair shorter. Go. And yes, Jennifer is always so helpful. I'm always so grateful. Okay. Sending a jar full of cheer. Oh, there. And then let's put our jar down. So we need a couple more. I have another variation to show you guys too. So this one though is so cute. And then for this, the jar lid, I just take a little dimensional over here. So my jar is going to be open. Obviously, your jar can be closed. This is where I love these sides. I use those just as much as I use the regular dimensionals for something a little narrow like that. And they're free, right? Because you're already paying for the other ones. There you go. So how cute is that? Now, guys, this is something I'm so excited about. Well, maybe not. I was going to put some of those peppermint. Oh, I want to show you these. So these are the foam stars. And again, these are great, not just for Halloween, although they are in the Halloween suite. And they're really, really soft and they're foam. So I'm just going to sprinkle, and each color comes in 3 sizes. So there's a small, a medium, and a large. And then there, look, that's just the perfect little touch to our card. So here is the exact same card, but with a different variation. So this is the one with the gingerbread man, and this is a brand new paper. It is, and we are including this in our craft along too. So you'll get just 1 sheet of each, or you get a half a pack, but it's Need for Tweed. And this is very trendy as all these textures. And this one has just all these pretty tweeds. And there's so it kind of is good for Christmas too, because it's got green. And then this piece that I'm using actually has like the green and red tweed. So we can use it. We're going to be using it for some Christmas projects as well. All right. Okay, so that is card number 1 for today. It's the product that's brand new is this Jar of Joy. So that's our brand new product. And I am using this in our craft along too. So you'll see me using this a lot this month. As a matter of fact, I'll be making tons of projects coming up. The week of the 21st through the 26th, I'll be doing daily videos, and I'll be using this most every day. Okay, so let's go on to our next project. I wanted to put my foam stars away. I don't think I'm going to use them again, but maybe I might. I don't know. I like those a lot. But this is if you place your online order until Monday, next Monday. I am doing this as a free kind of 4th of July special and our launch our online exclusives, that you'll get a free pack of these in the mail from me. A free little gift. Thank you, Michelle. All right, so there is card number 1. Card number 2. Okay, I've got this one. I'm excited about it. It's not my typical card. You guys are gonna be like, Rhonda, you never make things like this. I don't typically. But man, have I been having some fun with this. I wanted to show, I thought I had some samples, other samples to show you too. But the bundle I'm gonna be using here is the Tractor and Co. I just got this like 3 or 4 days ago. Let me check to see. Oh, here we go. So let me show you a couple. These are cards that I'm offering during my summer retreat. I offer optional classes, and this is one of my optional classes. So when you purchase this, and look how cool this is. It's a little time consuming, but so worth it. So anyway, those are just a couple of them. It's a little look at the sneak peek. This is one of my favorite cards I've ever made. It's a strawberry slush tractor. I wish I could have actually seen one of those. So anyway, super fun. So I want to show you this because this is a brand new product that I think is going to be really fun and kind of popular. So I'm taking a piece of crumb cake and folding that in half. Again, it's that 4 1/4 by 11. A Lost Lagoon is your favorite. Hi, Elizabeth. All right, and then I'm using that knead. Well, actually, this is not. This is the, we have 2 of them right now that are they're very trendy. This one is, I think it's basket, woven textures. So the woven textures has all these like basket weaves. This is actually, I'm using this in my summer retreat. My summer retreat just announced today, actually. Well, I announced it yesterday to my VIP group, but just today. And so I'm going to be making kind of year-round cards, but definitely some Christmas cards for sure. So that's a nice, that's also an online exclusive. Now, this is going to get glued down too. So this is a piece from the woven textures. So it's all kind of woven baskets. I'm going to glue this down to just a piece of basic white. It's a little 1/8 border that's going to go all the way around. There, you can kind of see it set off in there. I have a piece of garden green that I'm just going to kind of tear off to create some grass. All right, I'm going to glue that one down. Here at the bottom. Okay, and now we have our tractor. So I did this ahead of time, and again, just to make it go a little bit easier, but I'm doing the traditional red tractor, and then here's like a little hitch that they will go together. I guess I can, and then all the wheels. So I did, uh-oh, I'm missing a wheel. It's gotta be here somewhere. I did it. There are, oh, there it is. There, you need 3 little wheels and a big wheel. And then I did some hay because this card's going to be kind of, you could use anytime. So this one, I stamped them all first. So I stamped it in real red. This was stamped in crushed curry and then black. So your traditional tractor type colors. But again, I'm non-traditional too. So here you go. If you want your tractor to be in pink, then let your tractor be in pink. Hey, Jennifer, don't you drive a pink Jeep? Or is it purple? Is your Jeep pink or purple? I can't remember. But here, in this version, I didn't do any stamping. This was just die cutting. So you can also just die cut. So you can do it either way. They actually kind of give 2 totally different looks. All right, so let's start building our tractor. So I'm going to, I'm going to put it all down with dimensionals, I think. Give it so it kind of pops off the page a little bit. This set comes with a ton of dies, and it comes with like pumpkins, and it comes with Christmas trees, and it comes with corn and hay, and it's totally year round. And it makes some really cute Christmas cards, but it also makes like fall with the pumpkins, the hay, the corn. It has corn stalks and corn. I love this little bird. I might put this bird on my card. You can make it birthday if you want to. So very, very universal. Which I think is really cool is I saw, before I looked at the stamp set, I saw this thing here, this die right here. I was like, oh, sweet. It's Christmas lights that you can hang from the truck, right? It looks like Christmas lights. But then I was looking for the Christmas light stamp, and there is none. So, but actually, that's the corn. So it's actually corn. But you can make those Christmas lights if you want to. I think you can make them Christmas lights. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting our tractor kind of together. This one, it will pretty much cover the whole front of the card. So I'm gonna use this set is so brand new. Nancy, I haven't given it to Nancy yet to make my inserts. We'll do that tomorrow. Today, oh Lord, can I just, you guys are my friends. It's been a tough day. I actually told my sister, someone called me and I'm like, you might not want to talk to me right now. So uh, the plumbing went bad at my building. So they needed to replace or put in like all new plumbing. And they were supposed to have it done by yesterday. So we haven't worked, like we haven't been able to, because I had to go in with my husband and move. You guys know how much stuff is in my studio? I had to move it all out of their way. So it's all like in big, huge piles everywhere. Well, so then today I went in early to be able to unpack everything because we have a lot of work to do. I have this video to do, and I have Creating for Christ to ship out, and we're working on the retreat already. Anyway, I get there and they didn't even start in my office yet. So anyway, it was very stressful. So we were working there with them all day. I had to leave because I had no internet. It was just been a stressful day. So this is good to have a happy hour with you guys today. All right, I needed to know where to kind of tuck this, so that's why I had to put those other tires on first. Okay. It's just and the guys that were working are great. They're great guys. It's not their fault. It just was a much bigger job. But then, and I had 3 workers come in today. So like I needed to put everything back. I needed to work, and I couldn't. So then I drive from Byron Center to get there, and that's an hour and a half drive. So I just said, forget it. I have to leave. So that's why I'm here doing my video versus there, because I have no internet there. I couldn't do my video. And it was crazy, so I couldn't design either because there was so many people there. So I left my workers and was like, I've got to go back to Byron Center. So I drove there an hour and a half, stayed for 2 hours, and then drove back here an hour and a half. Anyway, it has been a crazy day, but I'm happy to be here with you guys. Very happy. Okay, so now I put our hay on. Now look how fun that was. This card. There we go. I like the look of the white around it too, but look, I also like it when there's no white at all. So it kind of, you've got some play here that you can do kind of what you want with it, right? All right, so here's our card. This one I've been waiting to do with you guys because this is my favorite stamp. It says, hey. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I think, and stamp it in black. I actually thought I'd stamp it in early espresso. So let's do early espresso. And then I should have a little strip of white here. I should. It's probably with my dimensionals somewhere. And I'm just going to stamp, hey. That makes me chuckle. Just going to kind of hand trim that out. Slant my edges. I want to slant it a little bit too much. And don't you hate it when your mini glue dots get on the back of your nail? Shoot. There we go. I'm going to make it work. There you go. Hey. All right, so the last thing I wanted to do, and I wasn't sure, but I definitely think we need to do it, is I need that. I think the bird will make it so cute. So I'm going to have the bird just kind of sitting up there. And I think it needs to be in that timid tiger. I think he needs to be timid tiger. I'm not positive, but let's try that. So let me stamp him real quick, the bird. That new timid tiger is I really like that color. Oh, I already grabbed it, sorry. I grabbed all the stamps, jeez. And you could probably even add some different colors to them it's to her. I think it's a girl. It's a little girl. And then we're gonna get the die cut for it. Oh goodness, did I already pull it out? Oh, there it is. You ever do that? I was laying my die cut out there to see where I wanted it to go, and I forgot I did. Let me die cut this really quick. Get this one, get our little mini machine out, and do our little chicken, rooster. Of course, you could do it with your markers, and you could make them different colors if you want to. I'm going to keep it a little simple. That moved on me a little bit. Oh goodness. Let's try again. All right. So online exclusives means they are online, but you can go to the Stampin' Up! Website and you can search for the online exclusives, and then you can also search by like the newest ones, so you can see all the new ones that came out. That's a good way to kind of see all the new stuff. We also had 2 new kits that just came out that are really awesome. I'm using one of them in my retreat as well and making a class with it. The stamp set's nice. Okay, here we go. Last but not least, let's put a little chicken in our hay. There we go. So cute. Really fun card. And this could obviously be for friends that you have that live on a farm, or it could be just for any, masculine, more of a funny card. This is what I would call like a pun. My daughter-in-law loves puns, and so she would love this card too. But you could also do a lot of different variation on it. What I love about it is we don't have anything like it. We never have. So I always love something that's kind of really relatively new. All right. So my next project I'm going to show you, my last one, is probably my favorite of them. I try not to say favorite too much. This is probably my favorite. So the Label Me Grateful is a new bundle. It's only $39.50. This is my new card club. This is my card club bundle. So card club members, we are going to be using this bundle. The cards are so cool. We're also going to be using some two-tone cardstock and doing some other really fun things with it too. I know the chick makes it so cute, doesn't it? This, I love this set of dies because it has this really awesome label, and it has like this little acorn. Shoot, I don't have any of my cards here to show you, but it has the leaf, so it's kind of year-round, plus a flower, and other leaves too. And so it's actually quite a versatile stamp set. So, and I love the words, and I love the font on the words. So this is Label Me Grateful. So we're going to take a half a sheet. Also, if you are doing the Creating for Christ retreat in Nashville, we are also using this bundle there as well. So I try to make sure if I pick something for Card Club or pick something that I use it a lot of different ways to give you guys, to get the biggest bang for your buck. So I'm using it a lot too. So this, let me put where's my little chick? I was going to put there's my little chick. Let me put my chick back. I love that chick. Okay. So cute. There we go. All right, I have a piece of basic beige that is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'll glue that down. And then I have, this is the that Need for Tweed. So this is that brand new pack of paper, and I'm just going to tear off a little bit of this edge. I wanted to show you guys, one of the cards that I wanted to show you guys, I'll show it to you real quick, is the new Sunflower embossing folder. It is going to sell out. So, I mean, if you want it, you better get it now. It just launched yesterday. But this Sunflower embossing folder is awesome. And this is it with a two-tone cardstock. I had meant to show you guys a card with it today, but I left it back in Lynxburg, and I left in a hurry, and so I forgot to grab it. So anyway, these are, but I do have a video coming out teaching you how to make these cards. But that is right now, if you're going to love it, you got to get it now. So make sure you do, because it is going to sell out. I mean, of course, we'll get it back in stock, but you want it for the fall. It's really, really nice. All right, so I'm putting this piece just down half of there. Oh, whoops. Today, there's no funky, I didn't do any like super funny folds or anything like that, because I really just wanted to showcase some of the product for you. But trust me, I'll be using all this stuff all month long, and so I'll show you lots more of ways to use it as well. So Label Me Grateful, I love, it comes with this label in there, and it has this little gentle, nice, like a little edging around it. It's very, very subtle. I ran through this Petunia Pop flower. There you go. And it's kind of cool because like the white shows through it. It does mean you need to poke these little ones out. They usually come out pretty easy. I have had this bundle for a month. I've already used this flower like 500 times. So that's why mine just didn't come out really easy. And then I ran through, I gotta grab my poker tool. Then I ran through two of these leaves, and it's so cool. It actually comes with two of them. So you get both. You get two. So I can run them at the same time. Put that back here. I love this one. I wish I had my sample to show you. They're cute little acorns, and so I ran it through with the brown, and then I ran it through with like a beige, so that they actually look like acorns. That's fun. It's a really fun card. Okay, and then let me pull this off. My team meeting make and takes are with that as well. So my team is going to get to play with them for their make and takes this month. Every month, my team, we do a class together. They get a class, and that's what I'm using. Okay, so let me just stamp the words. I'm using Secret C. Again, I think normally I would maybe use black or brown on this, but the Secret C to me is like one of my favorite new, just like neutral ones. A little kindness makes a big difference. How true is that? So true. Okay, I'm just going to stamp that up there at the top, hopefully straight with Secret C. And obviously it looks, from a distance it looks like it's black, but when you get up close, it's just a little bit softer. So this is definitely, if you guys have not gotten Secret C yet, highly, highly recommend it. This one also has "You are so appreciated, you're the best, thank you," and so grateful for that heart of yours. Really nice words, really, really nice fonts. Okay. I wish I could actually make tons of, I have so many other projects to show you, but it just came out. So that's where you just know you've got to, every Wednesday I'll be here. Usually in July I take quite a bit of time off because Carter, usually basketball, we travel all over the country. But since he's injured, we're not traveling. So I'm going to get to do more with work than I normally would. All right. So I'm just putting these two, getting some mini glue dots. All right, if you did not get my email this morning with the information on the summer retreat, let me know. We can drop it to you, drop it to you. But it is going to be so cool. It is Christmas in a box. So, but the projects are not all just Christmas. But there are some Christmas projects, but not all Christmas. I'm using the Party Celebration stamp set. That's kind of year-round. It has Halloween, and it has fall, and it has, things for all kinds of parties. And then, what other bundle? Oh, this bundle. This is so cute. Oh, yeah, these are the bundles I'm using for retreat. It's a little cheer, so that these will be Christmassy and, a little present. And it comes with these 3 little punches. Look, they're so cute. It's a little star. That matches the star, right? It's a little cute Christmas tree and a little stocking. So I am featuring this in my retreat. And then the other one I'm featuring is the Party Celebration. So I can make Halloween and fall and birthday and some Christmas too. So we all be making some year round. But I also got more up my sleeve. So, but that's what I have coming up for the retreat. And I just launched it today, and I only can do 120. So I've already started to make everything. So there's definitely a limited amount that I can do. Okay, this is going to go on the front of our card right there. And then let's take those dimensionals. I love the softness of this beige, this card. And the green I'm using is soft seafoam, by the way. All right, so as we're wrapping up today, this is kind of my online exclusive new product launch. I do have an ordering special for you. And the ordering special is it any size order at all, we'll get the PDF of today's projects. I'll email it to you next week. If your order though is over $75, you'll get the free foam stars as well. I'll send you that in the mail to you. Okay, and this is going to go on here. And then I need some sort of dots. I'm not going to use the foam stars. I had some other dots I wanted to use. Right here. These are the Charming Shimmer Faceted Dots. These are brand new. And this middle one really goes with that Petunia Pop. And actually, the Secret C too. So I'm going to probably put them both on there. So I'll put that, a little bit of that blue, the Secret C, and then we need another little one of the purple ones. There you go. There you go. So there's card number 3 with Label Me Grateful. Let's pull out our other one. So these are some of the other cards that we showed today. And of course, I always love to know which one's your favorite. A new product line coming out is, look how cute this Halloween. These are the foam stars too. So this is our brand new Halloween suite. Where's our other card we made? Oh, here. These are all so different. So you could really have a favorite. Which one is your favorite? They're all like, here's flowers. We have flowers, we have tractors, and we have Christmas. So, but that's what's kind of fun about this online exclusive. There's something there kind of with all of it. So I'd love to know which one is your favorite. You guys, no one's telling me their favorite. So let's see. Then, no, this is the one that I made though. The snowman. That's right. So there's the one that I made. And then that one. But here are some other of the new online exclusives. This is the new Halloween suite. And let me tell you the name of it. I've got it right here. Spooky. I think it's called Spooky Suite. Something spooky. If you just go to the online store and put spooky in. But this is a really fun card I made for my team. It has this really cool haunted house. And it pulls up like that. These are all actually die cuts. These are, but this is not. I mean, not die cuts, but yeah, die cuts that come. But then this is from the actual, the dies. So there's that one, and here it is. This brand new Petunia Pop Shimmer Ribbon. This is a birthday version. Happy birthday party animal. How fun is that? Okay, so there's another new suite that's coming out. Let's see what else. I already showed you a little cheer. This one I'm going to be using in the retreat. You just see them that way too. We also have, Charming Day is a new bundle. There's a set of dies that come with it that cut out the flowers and then have other flowers. I like the font on this one again too. And then here's another one. It's called Prairie Grass. And actually, Julie and I are using this one as well for our Nashville retreat because it says, sending the healing power of love. You're not alone. I'm here for you. So very sorry. Sometimes life is just hard and my shoulder is yours. So this one, we thought the words, obviously with the grasses too, are perfect for our Creating for Christ retreat that we're going to be doing. And I showed you that one. So that's just some of the things that we have coming up. I'll come you back up here. So cheers to all of you for our happy hour together. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, make sure that if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. The biggest thing is being on my email list. My email list is who gets to know when I do anything and everything, all my classes. My registrations are on there. If I do any sort of ordering specials. So definitely if you haven't joined yet, you can click that button in the description as well too. All right, you guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.